Beautiful Daffy is in the studio. We're talking about his brand new song. We'll be talking about the journey so far. We'll be talking about the task ahead of 2021. We'll be talking about his management. We'll be talking about all that has to do with Mr. Daffy in the studio. Once again, I welcome you to Inlag 103,
Thank you.
the
Thank you
1
for having
FM.
me. Thank you.
The journey so far, let me start by asking you the point where you started compared to where you are now, in terms of sound, do you think there's been a major difference? Because I know that a lot has changed over the years. Artists, the way they start, run through the years, it's always a different ballgame.
Yeah. When I started, the sound for me when I started and now has changed tremendously. I'll put it that way. And you know that music is always changing. It's always evolved. So we go by the trend. So whatever trend we feel is on board now, that's where we try to put ourselves in just to be in that game. So for me, the sound has changed, and I have a brand new single that is doing pretty well right now, and we are pushing to make sure that everybody feels it.
Okay, thank you for that introduction, pushing and to make sure that everyone feels what is actually going on. Before we come to the song called O'Shea, it's also important to establish something. As an artist, what makes you different from every other that we've seen in the industry?
My sound, my vocals, I think it's different.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. All right, so how do you get inspiration really from the sort of things that you do? I know aside from O'Shea, that we'll be talking about on the show today, you have been opportunity to do some other songs. How do you get inspiration? I've had to interview a lot of celebrities who have actually sat where you're sitting, and when some of them talk, when some of them give you ideas of how to get inspiration, some funny, some quite inspirational, some tell you from daily livings or daily operations about life. But I want to hear from you. Your inspiration, how does it come?
Well, inspiration comes from, you can get inspiration from anything. I could be, sitting down and, it can just come. I can be looking at you now, inspiration can just come and say, okay, let me do something about Lamu. So it comes in different forms. I can be walking on the street and I'm inspired to do something. I just turn it into song. Like the song that I have on board now, O'Shea, it came at the time we had the pandemic, and everybody was complaining. Everybody complained. Even I was complaining, but it got to a point. I was like, well, when you complain, whether you like it or not, complain from here to tomorrow. What will be will be. So I think the best thing is just be grateful. Life is all about the fact that you breathe. You wake up in the morning and you breathe. That alone you should be grateful for that. You don't complain about everything. You're not ill. Everybody wants to be rich, but some people have to be poor.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you for that as well. Before I get to play the song again for Nigerians who actually listen to what we're talking about on radio today, and that now that you mentioned the song as well, O'Shea. The song was done during the pandemic, and I think it's a song that Nigerians can actually relate with, because of the title of the song. Anybody that hears the show automatically knows that is Yoruba. So why did you decide really to tack this particular song, O'Shea?
Well, let's say if you are in Rome, you behave like the Romans. So if I'm in Lagos, I have to give to my Lagosians, my fellow Lagosians, what they can really relate to. And doing that song, O'Shea, I feel is for everybody. Everybody has to relate to it. It's not it's not a song for a particular set of people. It's a song for everybody. So, and everybody in Lagos, every part of the Yoruba speaking part of this country, you know what O'Shea is. So I just feel like, okay, let's just do something that everybody can relate with, and that's how O'Shea came along.
Okay, thank you for that as well. I'm talking about O'Shea before I get to play the song. If you're to work with people in the industry, let's talk about the male folks now, and the female folks. But before that, who would you consider to be your mentor, really? Because I feel that every artist must have an individual that he or she looks up to. Oh, I sound like this individual. I listen to this individual a whole lot. I'm proud to be Nigerian. I'm sure you're proud to be Nigerian as well. So, who's your mentor in the industry?
Well, everybody who's doing well inspires me. Everybody who's doing well, I like to, get a mentorship from them. So I think everybody who's doing pretty well in the music industry inspires me. I can, take a mentorship from them. So.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. All right, I'll take a short break. When I return, we'll continue with the conversation. This is Unilag 103, the